Welcome back. Today we are going to be doing my November favorites. I cannot believe that this is going to be officially my last favorites video of this year because my next favorites is going to be my yearly favorites. I usually don't do a December favorites. I kind of just combine it into my yearly favorites. So that is coming in January of 2020. It seems so far away, but it's really only like a month and a half away, which is crazy. We're almost finished with 2019. So yeah, today we're going to be talking all about products that of course I have been loving for this past month. I have a few makeup items and then I have some random like food items at the end. And today's video is extra special because we are hosting a huge giveaway. I want to give a big thank you to Haley's Beauty today for hosting this giveaway. I truly love this brand and I love the fact that of course their complexion products are absolutely amazing, but the people behind the scenes of the brand are just as amazing, which makes me love the brand even more. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I have been raving about this powder ever since the minute I put it on my face, which was back in August. So this is the Haley's Beauty Retouch Perfecting Loose Setting Powder. I cannot get enough of this powder. I like to refer to this as an Instagram filter in a container. This is literally magic. It will make your skin look flawless. That's the best way I can describe it. So we decided to host a huge giveaway so that some of you guys can test it out if you have not already. So 50 of you guys will have a chance to win this powder. Yes, 50 winners. Insane. This is like the most winners that I've ever had in a giveaway, so I'm very, very excited. So to enter, all you have to do, of course, is subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow Haley's Beauty on Instagram, and for an extra entry, you can head over to haleysbeauty.com and subscribe to their newsletter directly on their website. Once you're all done, just comment down below, one comment only, done. You can leave an Instagram or an email where they can contact you in case you are the winner. The giveaway ends on November 30th, and 50 of you guys will be contacted. So of course, I will leave all the details in the description box if you guys are interested. If you do end up trying the powder, I hope that you love it just as much as I do because I swear by it. So definitely go head over and show Haley's Beauty some love as well because they are such a great brand. So without further ado, now we can officially get into the favorites. Grab a snack, get cozy. I'm pretty cozy today with my sweater, which by the way is from H&M. I just got it last week, so it should still be available. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the favorites. I think maybe we should switch it up a little bit. Should we start with like the random favorites first? Because I'm kind of feeling it today. First, I have this Alani Nu Energy Mimosa flavored energy drink. So long story short, I've seen these all over Instagram, all over YouTube, and I was like, I have to try them. So I was at GNC and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get these. This has probably been like a week and a half or so since I tried it, and I fell in love instantly. It only took me one of these to get hooked. I mean, I'm not like completely hooked, like I don't feel like I need it every single day, but it's a nice change from just drinking water. It's a little carbonated, you know, so it's like, it's good to switch it up. And the best part about this is there's only 10 calories, 0 grams of added sugar. I'm not a nutritionist or anything, but this, from what I've seen and from what I taste, is a lot better than a lot of traditional energy drinks that are out on the market. And I feel like they are around the same price as like a Red Bull or something, but these are so much better for you. They give me the perfect amount of energy. I don't get jittery or anything from it, and they also taste really great as well. So I've tried, this is the mimosa flavor. I've tried the Arctic White, I believe it's called, and then also the Hawaiian Shaved Ice, which is also really, really good as well. They have a cotton candy one, but I'm not a fan of cotton candy, and like grape, not a fan of grape. So these are the 3 that I'm going to stick with, and I'm loving them. So I think you guys should definitely give them a try. I get them at GNC because the price there for the pack is pretty much the same as on Amazon, but if you guys know of anywhere else where I can get it a little bit cheaper, let your girl know down below in the comments. But yeah, these are delicious. So good. And the packaging is like super cute as well. Like I'm a big packaging person and these are so cute. Next up, we have bagel thins. So I've actually been eating these for a couple months, to be honest with you, but I kind of like gave them a break a little bit, and this past month I started back up again. Everything bagels are personally one of my favorites. I also really like cinnamon raisin, but I don't know if they have the thins in cinnamon raisin. I haven't seen them, so I always just get the everything ones. I love these with some vegan cream cheese. Sometimes you just want a bagel, you just want to indulge, but for me personally, sometimes the big bagels are a little too aggressive for me. I mean, they're good, but so I think these are like a really nice change because they're literally just bagel thin. It's like a thinner version of just a traditional bagel, which is really nice because you get like that bagel taste. Obviously it tastes like a bagel, but it's a little bit thinner and it only has 110 calories. I'm not really a calorie counter. I'll look at them, but I don't like track them. But if you are, I'm sure you could fit, do you hear the airplane? I'm sure you could fit this in with your macros and be good to go if you're ever just wanting, you know, to indulge a little bit for breakfast with some fruit, some coffee, or if you just want a little snack in the middle of the day. These are they're the bomb. I love that. Another snack that I have been loving that I figured I would share with you guys is frozen pineapple. I don't have it with me because I didn't want it to get like all gross and soggy up here just because it's so hot in this room with all the lights. But me and frozen pineapple, we're it. Like I've been eating that non-stop. I feel like it's such a nice change compared to just eating traditional fruit, especially if you want something sweet at night. It just feels like you're eating candy or like a treat. At least that's how I feel whenever I'm eating pineapple specifically. I've tried frozen mangoes, frozen grapes are really good as well, but there's just something about the pineapple. It's just so sweet and juicy. It's delicious. So of course you can get frozen fruit anywhere. Walmart. I always get mine from Walmart or Aldi because I feel like those two places are the cheapest and I'm loving it. So yeah, frozen pineapple, that's the way to go. I've been buying it like in bulk, like so many bags of it because I go through it a lot. It's so good. Like after dinner, even in the mornings or just like a midday snack, it's the best snack ever. I'm obsessed. So those are pretty much like the random like food related favorites. I guess now we can finally jump into the makeup. So let's get into it. Okay, first things first, I have a new foundation that I have been loving. So this is the Haley's Beauty Reset Liquid Matte Mattifying Foundation. I have this one in the shade 3.25. I love this specifically mixing it in with other foundations. I mean, I have worn it on its own, more so in the summer. I feel like it's a good summer foundation just because it is like a really soft powder matte finish. Has really bomb coverage, but I personally have been really into more of like a natural or like luminous foundation, especially now that it is colder out. I just like my skin to be very dewy and fresh. And so I really like to mix this in with other foundations. And sometimes if I do wear this on its own, I'll mix it in with Smashbox primer oil and it looks so good. So I always feel like every time I use a new Haley's Beauty face product, I really feel like there's just like something in there where your face, your whole complexion, it just changes. It looks like so smooth and it really gives you like the most beautiful effect to your face. And for me, this foundation does that. I've been mixing this in with like any foundation, the Fenty foundation, my drugstore foundations, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation, which I don't like that foundation on its own, but whenever I mix it in with this, it is incredible. I'm wearing it like the combo today and I love the way that it looks with this. So I feel like this is magic. Any foundation that I'm really like not loving, I'll mix a little bit of this in and I feel like it just completely changes it. So this is magic. I'm obsessed. It's so good. And I feel like if you have oily skin, you'll also really enjoy it. And the packaging, I love the packaging because it's so sleek and thin, so it's perfect for traveling. It fits perfectly in my makeup drawer and it just kind of like has a squeezy applicator, which I think is really convenient too because you can control how much product you're using. So this I have been loving. Next up, I have a new concealer that I have been loving. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Creamy Concealer. So I did do a full dedicated video with this concealer. It lasts so well throughout the day. The shade range is pretty good, especially for a $9 concealer that is more affordable. Like, I was very pleased. At first when I saw this concealer online, I thought the undertones were really off, but then when I actually swatched all the shades in person, you could really see, again, I'll link that video down below, but you could really see the different undertones and they do have, I would say, a pretty good shade range. I really believe this is like a true, like just radiant, creamy, natural concealer. It's not too dewy, it's not matte, it's kind of just like right in between. It's super easy to work with and it has really great coverage. I feel like this is a dupe for the Benefit Boing Concealer. I was using that and I actually really did like this, but when I used this, I felt like this was just almost identical to it and it's only $9. So it's great and I really love mixing the shade Medium 90W with Light 50W because I feel like it just gives me that perfect natural highlighted look. I'm wearing the combo today and I love the way that it looks. So this concealer is bomb. If I'm not using this, I'm still using my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, but I wanted to finally test out something else and I was so happy that I ended up loving this because I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of me using this concealer. It's really good, but this is another really good option as well, and these are both under $10, so you can't beat it. I have two Profusion things to mention. So the first is the Profusion Sparkling Eye Topper. This one is in the shade Glisten, which is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Look at this. So pretty. I love this look. I kind of just did it on a whim. It took me like 20 minutes to do this entire makeup look. So easy, but it's like a little bit glam, which we love. So this one, I just said it's in the shade Glisten. So basically these are just like basically a dupe for the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter Eyeshadows. These are so pretty. There's no mess. There's no fallout. They last all day. They don't crumble. They don't crack. And I just really like it because it just spices up your look a little bit. Like today I was just going to do lashes with no eyeshadow, but I just decided, you know what? Let me just add this in there, and I feel like it just took the look to the next level. So super pretty, very sparkly, and they really are dupes for the Stila ones. So if you're on a budget, even if you're not on a budget and you want to try these out, pretty sure you can get them at Target and Walmart, maybe even TJ Maxx. These were sent to me in PR, but I know they're definitely available at the drugstore. So check them out because they're so pretty, and I feel like for the holidays, these are great. I forgot to tell you the other color. The other color is in the shade Dazzle, which I feel like is perfect for the holidays because it is like that true light gold. The other one that I have is more of like a taupe color. So beautiful. So check these out, girl and boys. And then I have the Profusion Bling It On Glitter Eyeliner. This is, I have a lot of dupes. I feel like I should do another dupes video, but this is a really good dupe alternative to the Urban Decay 24/7 glitter liner, which I have tried those. I really like them, but I feel like this gives you that same really pretty glittery effect. Again, there's no mess. You can use this for a glitter cut crease, glitter liner. I really love the gold one. I'm not sure where it's at. I was like looking for it today and I was like, this is the only one that I could find. But the gold, the silver, really beautiful. And of course, like I said, perfect for the holidays, Christmas looks, New Year's Eve glams. So yeah, these are the bomb tickety. I don't know how Profusion does it. They have the most amazing products at such an affordable price. Like, I commend them. Let's just have a moment of silence for Profusion. Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Those are all the makeup items. That really wasn't a lot. The last couple things are just, oh wait, no, I have, how could I forget this? Tati Beauty Volume 1 Textured Neutrals Palette. I cannot put this down. So on my eyes today, I told you I have the glitter eye topper, and then in the crease, I have this soft brown shade, just a little bit, just fluffed right in the crease. You guys, I cannot put this palette down. Ever since I discovered this palette in November and I tried it out, I feel like you can do so much with it. I've been doing so many different looks with it. I've been doing neutral looks, more glam looks. I've done 3 looks actually on my channel this month with this palette. I will link them down below. It's a great palette. You can do a lot with it. You could, you know, be a little bit more natural. You could be more glam. I love the glitters in here. They're just so pigmented, very easy to work with. It's just so easy. Like the colors, they just blend seamlessly. They layer really nicely, and it's just like a straight up buttery palette that I love. If you don't like glitter, you're not gonna like this palette, but if you like glitter, you wanna spice it up a little bit, I think this is a really good versatile palette, and I love the mixture of like neutrals with the different colors in here. It's perfect. The packaging is very travel friendly. You get a mirror. It's a great palette. It is expensive, but I always say this, I'll be the first to tell you if an expensive product is worth it, and I think this is a really great palette to have in your collection. Also, if you're a makeup artist, I feel like you would really benefit from this for your clients because there's really good shades in here. So this currently is on sale, I believe, for pre-order. You can get it if you order it now, I think in like the middle of December, so get on it, girl. It's good. That officially is it for the makeup. Next up, the last 2 things that I have are just like kind of random. So I have brushes to talk about. 3 brushes. So one of you guys actually sent this to me through Instagram DM. Thank you so much, by the way. I do take your recommendations into consideration. I always try to respond back to as many of you guys as possible on here and on my social medias. I know I've been slacking a little bit because I've just been trying to like film so much, but I do really appreciate your comments and your recommendations. So one of you guys sent me this highlighter brush. You told me that you got it from Walmart, so I immediately screenshot this, went to Walmart, and I got it. And this is from the Equate brand, which is Walmart's generic brand. I love their makeup brushes, and I didn't even know that they had like this makeup brush. This is such a good highlighting brush, let me tell you. Sorry, I probably have like hair all over my face, but it fits perfectly right on the tops of your cheekbones, down your nose, your chin. It's such a fluffy standard brush, but I love highlighting brushes. I have so many of them. I feel like they really make such a difference whenever you are doing your highlight, because some of them might not make your highlight look super smooth. Some of them might make the look really choppy, really glittery. So your brush that you use for your highlighter is super important. I mean, all your brushes are, but for me, different brushes apply highlighter differently. And I think this one is great. And I believe it was like $5. So I am loving this. I've been using this nonstop. Such a great brush. I can't say that I like it more than my Anastasia highlighting brush, but I mean, it's a $5 brush, but this is a really good brush for the price. And then when I was at Walmart, I saw these 2 brushes. These actually came together. So the first one is the crease and flat liner brush. So of course the crease brush is great for just buffing colors right in the crease. You can never have enough blending brushes, so this is a must. And then I love the flat liner brush because you can really use it to pack on colors right onto your lower lashes. These are really great quality. They're so soft, they haven't shed. I only washed them once and I have no issues. So this one is great, and I have been using this brow and lash brush for my pomade, and I love it. So basically, oh, I just realized I forgot an eyebrow product, by the way, now that I said brows. I have a new brow pencil to talk about. Oops. So basically, I will go in, outline my brows, and then I'll use this brush to fill them in with a pomade, and I love the way it disperses the product throughout my brows. It's just so even and it's so smooth, and the spoolie on the end is very fluffy, and it's just good quality. So this has been my go-to brow brush. I love it, and I'm super picky with brow brushes because they're not all good. Some of them are a little bit too stiff or a little too flimsy, but this one is, it's perfect, and it's so cheap. Okay, this is the last and final makeup product. So this is the Joa Beauty Precision Brow Pencil. This one is in the shade Black Brown. It's very standard, very boring. I know brow products really aren't the most exciting thing, and I have a lot of favorite affordable brow products. I really don't buy high-end brow products because I just don't feel the need to, but this is just added to my collection. It's really great, kind of like the ABH Brow Wiz, because it has like the spoolie on the end, the really tiny tip. It's super easy to work with, so I like to just outline with this, and sometimes I will fill in a little bit like around the ends of my brows, and it works really well for that too. So if you're ever at CVS and you need a good brow pencil, this is great, and this is also under $10. So lots of good products here today for a really good price. We love that. The last and final product that I have is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This has completely changed the overall texture and like feel of my hair. When I style it, it's so much easier to work with. When it air dries, it just feels and looks so much better, like softer, shinier, healthier. I do put a lot of heat on my hair, unfortunately, because like, you know, for filming and stuff like that. And this, I feel like, has just completely transformed like just the way my hair feels, and I love it. I will be honest with you, it doesn't smell like anything. Like, it kind of has like that no smell kind of smell. It doesn't smell like the macadamia deep repair mask, but I feel like this works a little bit better than that one in the sense where I can see the results instantly with my hair. So I only used it a couple of times and I was like, wow, like my hair has really just changed with a couple of uses of this. So a little bit of this does go a long way for me. Sometimes I will just put this in when I'm in the shower for like 10 minutes. Other times, if I have a pamper night, I will leave this in for about 20 minutes, put a shower cap on, rinse it out, and I'm good to go. My hair is nice and soft. It doesn't feel weighed down and doesn't make it excessively oily or anything. So this has been like my ride or die. I also really like the fact that there's no harsh sulfates, silicones, or parabens in it. So there's some good stuff in here. So Briogeo is where it's at. I see what all the hype is about now because I've seen so many people rave about this brand, and I finally decided to hop on the bandwagon, and I wish I would have done it sooner because it really is so good. All right, you guys, so that is it for this favorites video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me your favorites down below. Makeup, random hair care, skincare, food, shows, music, leave it all down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for everything. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and also don't forget to enter the giveaway. All the rules will be in the description box. Thank you once again to Haley's Beauty for hosting this giveaway. I'm super excited, and that is it. Thanks for everything. I hope you guys are doing well today, and I will see you in a few days in my next one. Bye!
Making our Christmas memories.